Hello, African sports fanatics. Welcome to another episode of the Safari Soccer Show. I'm your host, Yvonne Etta. My today's guest is a former AFC Leopard goalkeeper, now has played for KCCA, I think twice. This is his third time at the club. Ochan, just introduce yourself to the viewers and take us through your football journey from your childhood up to now.
Good morning. Nice to see you, Yvonne.
Pleasure.
On video, of course. My name is Benjamin Ochan. It's a pleasure being here. I'm a KCCA now, formerly Ingwe.
Yeah.
It feels good to be back home, at home in Uganda. Yeah, but of course, there's a part of me that is with Ingwe. You know, it's a fantastic environment out there, and I really appreciated my time being at the den. I only wish the club all the best, and I've seen they have started headed off to a good start of the season.
Yeah, sure.
I only pray it continues and it goes all the way. A brief history about my football career. I started playing football in an academy here in my town, Entebbe. An academy called Entebbe Mayor Soccer Academy. I joined as a striker, but I guess I was very lazy. Then the coach said, no, you're supposed to be a goalkeeper at the tender age of 9. Then slowly, I picked interest. It was more fun being in the goals than playing upfield there because there were few contacts. The ball only comes to you once. And going on, I picked interest and I enjoyed being a goalkeeper. That was the age of 9. From there, I moved on to Kampala. I was spotted by another academy. It was a national academy called the Friends of Football. I don't know if you watched. Yvonne, have you watched my video when I was crying when I was a kid?
No, I haven't. I don't.
I'll probably share it with you. This was an academy, a nationwide academy, a soccer program, actually, a foundation for the kids with talent and basically football. It was called Friends of Football, together with the Kampala Kids League. So at the age of 12, we made a trip to Europe. I'm proud to say I'm the first youth team to win a World Youth Trophy as captain, the Gothia and Tivoli Cup. That was in 2002. Then moving on from there, I got spotted by interested academies in Denmark, in AGF. Then I joined them after my school, after my I don't know how you call them. It's A level here in Uganda. I don't know how you call it there in Kenya. So after school, I traveled to Denmark. That's why I did my academy. Unfortunately, things didn't work out. Then I came to KCCA. That was my first stint. That was in 2009 when I came to KCCA. The team had not won yet a trophy in a period of 11 months. Thank God, luckily we won then. I was at KCCA for a season, I think. Then we played well. We won the league. We went to the Champions League in Africa. I got spotted by Bloemfontein Celtics in South Africa. So I went there. I was there for a stint in 2010, 2011. Again, things didn't work out, you know, football dynamics.
Yeah, sure.
Then I had to bounce back to Uganda, played for AC Villa for a very short time. Then again, played for Victoria University, where I won the Nile Benson CAF tournament. It was a good thing. But of course, in the course of all the things, the national team collapsed, and I played for the national team at almost every level, under 20, under 23, then the senior national team. Then after that, again, we had a good run on the continent. Then I also got another move to Zambia. Then I played there for a season and a half. Then came to Kenya, AFC Leopards, my other family. So briefly, that's a bit of my journey. I'm sorry I did not specify here, this year, this, that.
No, it's okay.
But briefly, that's my journey.
Now, just apart from your journey, how was your upbringing in Uganda away from football? Maybe just your life in general. How was your upbringing in Uganda?
I come from a humble family. just like most African footballers. But I thank God that I came from a family with parents who really cared about me, who brought me up morally, most of all fearing God, but morally also I was in check. My mom and dad held a stick in their hand all the time. So it kind of it kind of helped me keep on track, keep on course. It helped me not go into drugs and all the things. And with the little they had, they tried to take me to better schools for Uganda standards. And I'm so grateful for that. I think it's key that footballers, especially youngsters, have a glimpse of education. I think it really helps them in their career going forward. Yeah.
You told me about the Entebbe Goalkeepers Academy. Maybe just a few things. What can you say about the Entebbe Goalkeepers Academy?
I think it's my mother academy. My coach there is still a coach there, Coach Tamale Richard. I think he's really spot on with finding talent.
Yeah.
And for him, when you're there, in a very short time, he'll tell you your position. That's how he managed to tell me you're a goalkeeper, you're not an upfield player. And the academy in Entebbe has really produced a lot of talent. If you're so into sports, you've heard of the Dennis Gumas in Uganda, the current assistant captain of the national team. There is Murushid Juko. The list is endless. There are many players. I don't know if you heard of Jimmy Bagea.
Yeah, I know Jimmy Bagea.
Yeah, Jimmy Bagea is at City Stars.
Yeah.
So the likes of Jimmy Bagea were also from that structure. I should say it was a serious structure. It's a bit gone low because of the COVID and all the things that have happened. But it's one of the best academies in this area of Entebbe.
But also, Ochan, it's normally hard for goalkeepers to impress in different leagues. You've been to Denmark, South Africa, Zambia, Kenya, now back to your country, Uganda. What can you say about goalkeepers being largely signed in foreign leagues?
It's a challenge. Really, our position is a tricky one because it depends on the league you're going to play, the style of play that the coach wants, and the adaptability of the goalkeeper to the kind of football in the country, in the league. And more so, I should say it's important to go through academies because, for example, for me, I personally, I'll talk for myself, it's easy for me to adjust. If we have this talk with the coach tells us what he wants to do. I should say I'm one of the few gifted goalkeepers who can use my feet like an field player. I'm not bragging, but and it's a modern goalkeeping trend. You look at Man City, Ederson. You look at Liverpool goalkeeper Alisson Becker. They're really. The difference is that they can use their feet, and in the modern football times. A keeper being able to use their feet like an outfield player is a bonus, is a plus. I think that is one of the things that has really helped me adjust, because at least all the clubs I've gone to, Denmark, Zambia, Ingwe itself with Coach Patrick Husems, he appreciates the keeper using their feet more. He plays more of a sweeper goalkeeper. And at KCCA now, it's even better because the coach doesn't want you to stay on the line. He wants you to come and be almost like a number 4-5. So the academy played a big part for me. That's why I believe it kind of helped me fit in all these leagues I've played in.
Also, talking about Uganda has been producing some of, I think, the best goalkeepers regionally, from Dennis Onyango, yourself, Kigonya Matthias, Owin, Lukwago, and I think more. The list is kind of endless.
The list is endless, yes.
So is there a goalkeeper academy in your country, or what has been the drill?
First of all, like you talked of Onyango is the best goalkeeper in Africa. And most of us has been an inspiration. We give him maximum respect. Like you said, the list is endless. I think Uganda has been much as we've had good talent, we've also been graced with good goalkeeper coaches.
Mm-hmm.
I would mention one goalkeeper coach who matches the goalkeeper coaches in Uganda is Webo in Kenya.
I think you and him have a good relationship with him, because yesterday I checked his status and then I thought, so you guys played, and that's why I saw that. I didn't know.
Yeah, well, Webo is very professional.
Yeah.
In training is very tough. Off the pitch, your friends.
Yeah.
In the game, your enemies. You fight all the time, but it's nothing personal. It's only professional. And in Uganda, we've had lots of such calibers of goalkeeping coaches. We have the number one goalkeeper coach in Fred Kajoba. He's amazing. He's top class. He's top class. And if you see what he's trying to do here, he takes on goalkeeper coaches on refresher goalkeeping courses. So from time to time, he calls his goalkeeping coaches and he gives them heads up. And I also, like a goalkeeper coach I have at KCCA, Moses Oloya, they are all in that league, the cream. You know, the national goalkeeper coach is top there, but he keeps updating all goalkeeping coaches in various clubs about modern goalkeeping styles. So it keeps us up there. About the academy, I think it's in the process. I believe Dennis Onyango is trying to do something about that, plus the national goalkeeper coach. They're trying to establish an academy, and maybe they want us to be a part of it. That would come, same as my goalkeeping coach at KCCA today, Moses Oloya. He started his own, but it's under the club. So for him, he moves around, looks for talented goalkeepers from every level, school. Then also we have an academy at KCCA, so he monitors them at that level moving forward. But I think goalkeeping in Uganda is one area that has been key. Most academies in Uganda emphasize goalkeeping. I think that's the reason as to why we've been able to produce a lot of top-notch goalkeepers.
Great. So I've been seeing Onyango coming to Uganda oftenly sometime now, but I didn't know he's up to something. I'll catch up with him. Anyway.
He's a great guy. He's an inspiration, Onyango.
He's sure. So how did you manage to join AFC Leopards from Kabwe Warriors? What really inspired you to join AFC Leopards?
My manager got in touch with the office. Of course, you know, football, you have managers, you have agents.
Yeah, you have agents.
And I felt it was a good thing, because, you know, being in a place for a very long time, I believe 2 years was a very long time for me in the Zambian league. And I had a lot of challenges in the family that needed me to be next to home. So that's why it was easy for me to make a choice to be in Kenya, because Kenya and Uganda is almost, it's almost the same place. Yes.
So let's talk about you playing in South Africa for Celtics. Onyango is a household name in South Africa, in the PSL as well. Was that an enough inspiration to push you further in the league?
Yeah, it was. I remember there was also one, I think he's retired now, he's called Postnet Omonyi. I remember the first time I moved there, he talked to me about the PSL, how football there fares, what you should do, what is expected of you. Unfortunately, I didn't have enough time there because of some issues, football issues. But anyway, that is not something you can say this. But he gave me backup. He told me what to expect in the PSL and now what I would do to cope up. And he's doing the same for Ismail Watenga, the former Sofapaka, who's playing for Chipa. I think for all the goalkeepers that have joined South African League, Onyango has always been the backbone. He's there. Even up to now, he's a guy that you can always go to and ask the questions here and there. And it's always, the amazing thing, he's always willing to guide you and help you out.
Yeah. I think I can attest to that, because he's a free guy. He's free with everybody.
Very.
Now onto your current club, KCCA. This is your third stint at the club. And I can say it seems like it's your second home, because you are also named the captain the other day. So what makes KCCA special to you?
KCCA is special to me because it's a club I grew up supporting. My family were all KCCA. My late father was a KCCA, and I remember growing up, the only football talk, because then there was not too much of the Premier League in Uganda, so it was more of the league here, and it was a big vibe, you know. And the only talk that was in our family was KCCA football, KCCA. So even before I went to play for KCCA, that love, because as a kid, you've been hearing this team, you know. Yeah. So it's a team I grew up supporting, and luckily enough, I found myself there.
I know.
I found myself there. So for me, of course, I had choices to make before leaving FC because of, you know, the challenges at the club. But it was easy for me to make a KCCA choice because of history. I've had a good history at KCCA. I've always won at KCCA, so it was easy for me. It was more or less coming home and trying to be home, because it was 4 years away from home, and it was just a long time for me. Though my other home is in Kenya also.
Disclaimer.
My other home is in Kenya also, but yeah, it's football. I'm at KCCA today. The club has gone 2 years without winning anything. I'm captain now. It comes with a lot of pressure and responsibility. Yeah, but I think it's pressure that is good. It's pressure that as a professional footballer, you want to win something at the end of the day. I believe we are going to have a good season by the grace of God. The squad there is amazing, very energetic. A lot of youngsters, promising youngsters, a lot of experience in the team. Of course, the competition is tight. But let's see how it goes. I believe it's going to be a good season for the club.
Inshallah. And also you won 3 titles with KCCA in your previous engagements, 2 UPL and 1 League Cup. And I just think that you should have also won something with the FC Leopards. What happened?
It was, I don't know. It's, you know, amongst all the teams I played for, living in Gwe was so hard for me. It came with a lot of emotions, because I believe I was the most loved player there. I don't know about other. I was the most loved foreign player. And you can't believe the message I received. Even after yesterday, we won yesterday. But you can't believe the warm messages I received from the Ingwe fans. That is something that I don't take for granted. I wish I won something for the team. I wish, but of course, I still pray for the team. I pray they win something this season. And the good thing is that I'm so happy that the youngest player in the team, then Max, is doing a good job, the goalkeeper. But anyway, I'm not surprised, because he's in the good hands of Coach Webo. So, but anyway, I wish the club well, Ingwe. I pray they have a good season, no hard feelings, and I also take this opportunity to speak to the fans out there, the Ingwe fans out there. No hard feelings. It's football. You move, players come, players go, but the club stay.
Also, you think I think you missed out when Gor Mahia beat FC Leopards in the Betway Cup finals. Was it due to your lapse of contract?
I would say yes, I would say no, but you know, at AFC, Coach Webo made it clear that I'm only playing the league. Oyemba is playing the cup, and he had a good run. And if you have a keeper in a caliber of Oyemba, in a caliber of Owade, I think the past 2 seasons have been at AFC. The goalkeeper department has been top notch, you know, and it has been covered because the guys were great. Oyemba is top notch, Owade is top notch, and Max was amazing. I think if Coach Webo was really, I think Max would be the first choice, and all of us would follow, because this boy was such a talent. But anyway, it wasn't because of the contract anyway. Oyemba would still be in that goal, and maybe it was what it was. Maybe it wasn't for us, and kudos to Gor Mahia. But this time AFC will beat them, I know.
Okay. I don't want to speak as a football fan right now because
you're a Gor Mahia fan.
Yeah, I'm a Gor Mahia fan.
Why are we having this?
Never mind. I'll call you and Gor Mahia beat AFC.
No ways. I'm sure Gor Mahia is going to lose to AFC this time around.
Anyway, we're just from an international break, and I think you have represented Uganda currency 17 times, if I'm not wrong. Maybe. Do you think Uganda can make it to the World Cup next year?
In football, it's about preparation. I believe this time around, Uganda has really upped on that. The preparation. I think we are now a serious footballing country. The structures have been put in place. The football FA in Uganda, FUFA, has really done a lot to try and improve the standards. And I think anything can happen. It's we have to beat Kenya here, and also beat Mali away. So I think we have a chance this time around, and we have an interesting squad. I think we have the best team in the region, and with the motivation in place, and with the FA in Uganda doing all they can to make sure everything falls in place, I think we have a big chance. If we go like this, I think it's possible.
Look, I wanted to ask you if you think Kenya can qualify, but our football Kenya president had already said we don't have talents. So let's just
There's a lot of talent. There's a lot of talent in Kenya. A lot of talent in Kenya. I think it was wrong to say that. There's a lot of talent in Kenya. I think one thing that really beats all African countries is the preparation. We just fumble into things. I think African countries should take more time and concentrate on the academies to try and put the right personnel to handle the youngsters and bring them up into proper competitive structures. About talent, there is no question about that. Kenya has a lot of talent. Africa has a lot of talent, but where we go short is with the preparation.
And you've also represented your country in 2 African Nations champions. That's Chan in South Africa, that was in 2014, and Morocco in 2018. Just wondering what makes Uganda to produce great local players like Alan Okello, Innocent Wafula, among others.
I would be honest, most of these youngsters come from humble families, what you would call poor families. And and I believe the difference is that they look at football as a means of survival for the family. It's the only means that will bring bread to the table, and they have a lot of responsibility. And with that in mind, I think it's the driving force. They are not complacent. They want to get something. They want to make their lives better. And I think that is the difference between Ugandan players and Kenyan players. Kenyan players are a bit complacent because I don't know about their history, but you can tell Ugandan players, they give their all. That's mainly the difference.
Okay. I want to ask something, but then let me.
No, it's okay. Please, you can ask anything.
It might come out as maybe somebody might take it as not as, I don't know how to put it, but let me just ask you the other question. Having played in different countries, what makes the difference between the tactical and technical differences between the leagues you have played in, more so between Kenya and Uganda?
I think it all goes back to the coaches and the style of football they want. Uganda lately is adopting to this playing type of football. Most of the coaches are appreciating the Barcelona Guardiola style of play. In Kenya, it is also there, but it's more of the physical bit. The Kenyan League is a very physical league. The Kenyan League is a very physical league, just like the Zambian League. It's a very physical league. The Ugandan League is more of emphasizing speed, and they want the teams to play the ball more. So I think it's about the style of football that the coaches and the country appreciates and they want to emphasize. I think that's the difference.
Talking about Kenyan League being a physical league, but also we see most of the Ugandans prefer playing in Kenya.
Yeah.
And I think it's a good thing. So what makes the Kenyan League more interesting than other African leagues?
The Kenyan League is interesting because, before COVID happened, the vibe in the Kenyan League is different. You know, football is about vibe, you know, the vibe in the Kenyan League and Tanzanian League had the vibe. And it's the environment that every player would want to be in. Every player would want to be in an environment where people are chanting, people are excited, you know. But honestly speaking, in the past years, the Ugandan League, people had pulled out, the fans had pulled out, mainly because of the Premier League, the English Premier League, because most games were being played on the weekends, and the weekends, the Manchester is playing, Arsenal is playing, Chelsea is playing, and they would prefer watching those games to this. But I think Ugandan League is also coming up this time around because the fixtures are going to mainly a week in-week fixtures, weekend, Friday, Saturday, Friday, Tuesday. So, and the vibe is coming back. I'm sure after COVID, we're going to have full stadiums in Uganda once again.
Great. Out of football now, because I know I'm almost taking your time. I'm sorry for that. So out of football, I think you are a staunch Christian. Maybe if you can just tell us how religion has helped you in your life and career as a whole. Is it something that runs in your family or is just a personal choice?
It's something that runs in my family. You know, in the Bible, they say, are you a Christian? You're a Muslim. You're a Christian.
I'm a Christian.
Okay. There's a scripture in the Bible that says, train a child in the way that he should grow. And when he grows up, he will not turn away from it. I think it's in Proverbs, or I think, yeah. So for me, it's I grew up in this staunch Christian family, and I'm grateful for that. And it's important to know that there is a source greater than us, a source that gives us life more so, the creator, the maker, who is in heaven, that is God. And he gives us more so life and talent. And one of the things that really disturbed and killed African football is witchcraft, juju, and all the things. You know, you've heard of this. You've heard of all that rubbish, and it has really affected a lot of not only footballers but African tradition. If you go out there, the only thing they think about is witchcraft. They don't. A few people believe in hard work. So for some of us, for me in particular, the fact that I believe in God and I believe that He gives me the grace and strength to do whatever I do, it's kept me going, because one thing I'm sure is it is God who's given me this talent. It's God who's given me this life, and I must be accountable for it, because maybe in heaven God will tell me, I gave you food, but what did you do with it? Just like you, Yvonne. I'm sure you have all these gifts that God has given you. At Judgment Day, God will say, Yvonne, I gave you this. What did you use it? So I would also like to use this platform to communicate out there that God is everything, is a source of life. The football we play and whatever we are is purely God. Once you hold on to Him and trust in Him, you're on the right track.
That's it. We went to the church. I feel
Did you pray
blessed.
yesterday was a Sunday?
I pray on Saturday.
You're an Advent?
Yeah, I'm an Advent. Yeah.
Awesome. That's great.
So back at it, you are an ambassador of the Entebbe Annual Corporate Sports Gala. Maybe if you can just tell us what is your role and what does this entail?
Okay, I'm not blowing a trumpet for myself. I'm one of the guys who have tried to come out in Entebbe. I'm one of the names that sound in sports in Entebbe. Of course, there are many sportsmen here, but I'm one of the lucky few who have tried to come out, who are known nationally, and more so. a few disciplined sportsmen.
Mm-hmm.
So that gives me a plus. So I was made an ambassador for that because maybe I would inspire many youngsters into more so discipline and sports and more so Christianity, the fear of God. So putting all this together, I think I was how should I say it? I was number one candidate for it. That's how I managed to win the office.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Don't mind if you blow your own trumpet, because I think
No, sometimes it's
celebrate yourself. Celebrate yourself.
Sure.
Nobody
Amen, Pastor Yvonne.
And also concerning your ambassadorial role, just wondering if you're a Riverlet, Nilot of the Luo speaking language communities of Acholi, which one?
My mom is Acholi, my dad is Itesut, so I don't know where I fall.
I learned something about you today, something new. I didn't know that.
Really?
Yeah.
That's great.
Any intentions of coming back to Kenya in the near future? Maybe would you consider coming back to join Gor Mahia or any other club apart from AFC?
Yeah, but of course, I'll talk about AFC because it was where I was. AFC, despite all the challenges that were there, they made me feel like home. And I feel I'm always welcome there. I'm in touch with almost everybody in the club. I'm in touch with it's like I'm concerned about their games all the time. All the time I'm like, Max, have a good game today. Play well. After the game, I'm like, guys, that's a good result and everything. So I should say part of me is still there, and that is one thing I'll not run away from. So Kenya is my other home. I don't know. I'm sure I'm welcome in Kenya anytime.
You are.
Maybe if you don't want me to come, but if Ingwe wants me back in Kenya.
Even Gor Mahia, if you want, you're welcome.
Okay.
It's fine. We have
It's okay.
Anyway,
okay.
Maybe I know being a goalkeeper also has different challenges as a whole. So what fears do you have between the post as a short stopper?
Of course, every game is different, and depending on the opponents you're going to play against, their approach. Normally, you don't know what they're going to what they're going to put on the table for you. You know the style of play they're going to apply, playing you. So the biggest challenge for me is normally the first 5 minutes, studying your opponent. First 10 minutes. What do they want to do? What do they want to offer? And then after the 10-15 minutes, you will have known the approach. So the challenges for me as a goalkeeper is what to expect in the first 15 minutes. But after the first 10-15 minutes, I get calm, because now with experience and everything, I get calm and try to direct the team and try to make everybody feel comfortable, make everybody in the right state of mind to play that game.
Also, just as we wind up, maintaining the number one position in a club is not always an easy feat. To be a top keeper, what are some of the lessons aspiring keepers can pick from you?
First of all, to be a top keeper, you need to work hard. Goalkeeping is not a position where you relax. I don't know about other positions, but goalkeeping is a position where you need to be top-notch fit. Your mental state of mind has to be up there. You need to be, how should I say it? You need to be somebody they believe in. So in every team I've gone to, first of all, I try my best to win the hearts of the players, to win their hearts, to make them trust in me and believe in me. So as a goalkeeper, if your team believes in you, if they trust in you, it's a motivation. I think it's about goalkeepers should just learn to be calm. I try as much as they can to be calm. I try as much as I think the only thing you can learn from me is to being calm as a goalkeeper, and I believe it's the most important. And I also learned that from Dennis. You never see him fumbling, but I'm sure also in the heart there are those moments where but you never see him. You feel the pressure, but you don't show. You feel the pressure and you don't show it. So I believe that's the only take home for goalkeepers out there to learn from me. You feel it, but you don't show it.
I wanted to be a top goalkeeper as well, but then during my high school days, my teacher was not, I was not being fielded, so I lost hope and quit. So this is what I'm doing.
No, but it's a good thing, it's a good thing. There's you see now we are talking football. You don't need to play football to promote football. Now you're promoting it. People out there, maybe through this conversation, a youngster is out there and inspired,
And I think it's the best decision that I've ever made, because sitting with the likes of you, I have interviewed the likes of Denis Onyango, I have interviewed the likes of great people, and I think it's the best thing that I think this is what makes me happy. So maybe if somebody's there, somebody's discouraging you, just look for a way to fit in the environment. True. I think that's it.
So we should do what makes us happy. You see, you're happy.
Yeah. I think, thank you very much for featuring on my show today. I think I'm happy.
It's a pleasure. Thank you for hosting me. I'm really sorry that this took long, but finally
it took long. I didn't lose hope.
I was really sorry all the time. I was like, no, what is Yvonne going to think? What is Yvonne going to think?
Look, this is how it is. I'm used to it. So it's not like this is the first time. But I appreciate
Next time I won't keep you waiting. My apologies again for keeping you waiting this long.
No, now to make up, just send me that video of yours while crying, and then I think we'll be sorted.
I'm going to send it on your WhatsApp. Don't worry.
Okay, thank you. And to our viewers, please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Safari Soccer Show. Follow us on all our social media handles at Safari Soccer Show. Thank you, Ochan, and I wish you all the best in your career as a whole.
Thank you, Yvonne. It was nice having me.